Now, I'll tell you this. You know, the story about Urban Meyer came out last week. He's the Jaguars head coach, and they played in Cincinnati. He's got family in that area, so he stayed behind when the team flew back to Florida, and he was at a restaurant/bar.
That he owns.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, it's called Urban's Chop House.
Oh, well, there you are.
Yeah, he own it.
Or Steakhouse, something like that.
Who owns this?
So there's a reason.
You do, sir.
Of course.
His name's on the sign.
I'm not an Urban Meyer fan. I've never been a fan of his. But I'll tell you this. He was caught in pictures and video with a woman grinding on him while he was sitting on a bar stool.
A 20-something.
Yeah, dancing a little bit, that kind of thing. I could see myself accidentally being in that position.
Wasn't the story, because he owns a restaurant and, of course, is a well-known and beloved public figure in Columbus, that people just dragged him, and people, every time he's there, he gets dragged into photographs.
Let's take a picture.
Of course. Yeah. He said, I guess, that got out of hand with the young lady.
But I give him a little slack here, because I think you can be in that situation where somebody comes up to you and says, "Oh, the Urban Meyer," and like starts dancing around you, and then pictures are taken. And then, of course, you take pictures like that. It wasn't all that bad to me. He apologized profusely. Now,
to every single member of the organization.
Yes. Yeah. And he
even that lady who's got a beach house in my
house. She apologized to all of them. Fans, players.
The owner.
The owner.
Called them out.
And they all dragged him. Yeah.
I've grinded on some laps myself.
Now, he said.
But he's stealing the show.
I guess his big mistake, he's like, I should have never put myself in that position, which, I guess you should know if you're there.
Well, and if you haven't seen the picture, the two of them together, I mean, he has a pretty sultry look in his eye, too.
Eyes closed, mid-grind.
Yeah, it's not like, gee willikers, get away from me, you naughty lady, you.
Yeah. Well, his wife is speaking out today, and that's the news. His wife says, we all make mistakes. We're all sinners. If you aren't a sinner, go ahead and cast the first stone. We're not going to cast the first stone here.
Playing the Bible card.
Correct. That's his wife.
And remember, he's named after a pope.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, an obscure pope.
So that's his wife, Shelley, who released the statement yesterday and also said, and by the way, I'm off Twitter forever, y'all. This is my last post on Twitter. That's it. Apparently, she hates all the vitriol, slander, and trash that she has seen regarding this photograph and these videos of Urban Meyer. So she said to my wonderful followers and friends, thank you for the love, support, friendship, and laughs. I'll miss it. I'll miss Twitter, but you won't see me back here again. So she's done with it. Okay. She called the whole thing a speed bump in their relationship. I don't know how long they've been married. Probably a good while, I would guess. Oh, yeah, wait a minute, 37 years.
Yeah, they've got a number of, they've got a large family.
So they're married 37 years. I cut him a bit of slack on this because I do think you get into that position. Biggie's right, though. His face didn't say, get away from me in any way.
It didn't, and I don't think he regrets it. I mean, he stayed in Ohio because he has family there during football season.
Well, you
got tons of money. You can fly up there anytime you want on a private jet. You have to stay there after a football game. Come on.
Well, now, wait a minute. In fairness, that was a Thursday night game, and they didn't have a game for 10 days. The rest of the team flew back, but can't you see him saying, okay, I'm going to spend time with He said he was there with his grandchildren.
Not when you got a crappy team like that.
You can't, but yeah, Dave's right. The football hardo optics are, you should be in Jacksonville looking at film.
That's probably true, too.
Or, when your team is this bad, and historically bad. It was bad before he got there. It's bad now.
And he's new. He's brand new.
Yeah.
That's their third game.
They had to fix it.
Yeah.
And they were quick to point out the grandkids, but who can't give the grandkids the slip? Here's 5. Go to Urban's Arcade.
Those kids, they don't know who their granddaddy is.
Yeah.
Anonymous, you're talking about the Urban Meyer video. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. P1 and Charlotte. Love the show.
Thank you very much.
Urban's not totally innocent in this. One of the videos I saw, his hand gets a little creepy down yonder.
Fact.
There is buttocks to hand contact.
Okay, that's true. You're right.
There is no denying it.
Why am I defending Urban Meyer?
I have no idea. You don't even like him.
I don't even like Urban Meyer. I don't know why I'm defending him. But I don't think it's wrong to stay in Ohio where you own the restaurant. He can say, guys, fly on back. I'm going to go check out the restaurant, spend a day with the grandkids, then I'll be back to watch
First
film.
thing tomorrow morning. Who knows?
Yeah, he might have said that. And he can watch film really anywhere. He doesn't have to be in Jacksonville.
Well, I guarantee you he said, I'm going to stay here and visit the family. But I don't think he even threw in the
bar.
Yeah.
But he owns it. Stephen, you're talking about the Urban Meyer video as well. His wife just spoke out yesterday and said, just a speed bump, all is well. Go ahead.
Yeah, P1 guys from Lexington.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the last caller was completely right, man. His hand was deep in that woman's crotch.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Well, Kelly's pulling for him.
Well, I'm the only guy, I guess, giving him some, because I can see myself. We have an event tomorrow at a motorcycle rally. Okay, it's possible a woman will come up to me and start grinding on me. And
What song do you think will be playing if she does?
I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. That's not.
Can I grind on you?
We don't know. I'm not going to give permission. And the only thing about this is his hand. You're right. The caller's correct. He's butt deep, as the caller just said.
You'll never know. He might have gone there to do that. He might have gone to his place to have a few drinks and said, "This, my life sucks. I hate this job. I hate this team. I hate this town."
Well, the speculation was he wanted to. Biggie brought this up that he wants to get fired.
That he's done. This is people have called it a classic urban move. Something like this happens, he goes, "I got to step away."
Biggie's favorite sound of the day, favorite audio of the day. Second favorite was Urban Meyer's wife's reaction. His favorite, and this is another one of these shaking my head stories. We have Lindsey Graham, the congressman from South Carolina. He is
Senator, baby.
Oh, excuse me, Senator from South Carolina. Lindsey Graham was.
I'm one of 50.
It's 100, I believe.
100.
We've talked about Lindsey before.
Don't sleep on it.
He's a great senator from South Carolina. He ran for president at one point. And he was doing an outdoor town hall with a group of people taking questions about anything and everything. And, of course, the attention was given to COVID and the vaccine and mandates for the vaccine. And some people were saying they're getting ready to lose their jobs because they haven't gotten the COVID vaccine. So this is what Lindsey had to say. And listen to the crowd reaction.
If you hadn't had the vaccine, you ought to think about getting it because if you're my age...
No.
It's kind of a little muffled, but if you haven't gotten the vaccine, you might just think about getting it.
If you hadn't had the vaccine, you ought to think about getting it because if you're my age...
No.
That's not what it
You
came to here.
guys.
Now, classic Chris Kelly move here. Lindsey's next statement is exactly like something I would say.
I didn't tell you to get it. You ought to think about it.
I just said think about it.
Just don't think about
I
it.
never said do
I
it.
said think about it.
Good Lord.
Lindsey. He plays to whoever's sitting next to him, doesn't he?
That's exactly what I would have done. I didn't say y'all had to get it. I said think about it. Just think about it.
Oh, y'all shouted me out of the gazebo. It was a strange setting for a town hall, by the way.
Yeah.
It was lovely.
Is it a gazebo? A Charleston gazebo?
It looks, I don't know. I don't know if it's low country or up country. It was spectacular.
Outdoors, though. And yes, a gazebo over top. And people started yelling at him about getting the vaccine. So he said, wait a minute now.
Wait a minute.
Let's look at the numbers.
Well, I'm glad I got it. 92% of the people in the hospitals in South Carolina are unvaccinated. Got
No. I hate stats.
I don't know numbers.
Y'all might be right. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying that's what I read.
I have no idea. And then people started yelling at him about, we're not going to get it. We don't want to be mandated to get it. And Lindsey took the last tact he could take is, well, you've got another vaccine.
True. How many of you have taken measles shots?
Not the same.
Not the same.
What are you talking about?
Lindsey.
You idiot. That's not the same.
He lost the crowd.
So finally a guy just came in and said, we're going to move to the next
questions.
Please, for the love of God, someone bring up the debt ceiling.
His handlers. Get him out of there. We're going to Spartanburg.
Move him.
He's in the limousine. This was supposed to be a layup, you guys.
And who the hell put me in a gazebo?
Oh, man.
A pink gazebo.
If you want to get a crowd to turn on you, just start to bring up the vaccine.
The vaccine.
If you hadn't had the vaccine, you ought to think about getting it because if you're my age...
No.
That's not what they came there to hear.
Get it, you ought to think about it. Well, I'm glad I got it. 92% of the people in the hospitals in South Carolina are unvaccinated. Got it?
Wrong. False.
True.
Absolutely not.
How many of you have taken measles shots?
Are you?
Same
What kind of idiot
fool.
are you?
Apples and oranges, you guys.
Shaking my head.
Coconuts and palmettos. Dog.
SMH.
Boy, Clemson's having a rough year.
No.
No.
Clemson's 2-2. No, they're not. No, they're not. They're 4-0.
I hear they're out of the national championship picture.
Wrong. Not at all.